Have you ever noticed how some things just go better together, like peanut butter and chocolate, popcorn at the movies, Oreos with milk, or maybe the Jonas Brothers? You can't just have one of them, you need the whole group. Some things are just better together. That's why today I want to talk about two words, together and separate. And we're not just talking about snacks, superheroes, or our favorite boy bands. We're talking about families. And specifically, we're going to talk about divorce. I know that word divorce probably makes some of you feel all kinds of things. I know it does for me. Maybe it feels heavy and awkward. Or maybe when you hear the word, you just feel sad. And that makes sense because divorce impacts a lot of us. For some of you, your parents are getting along pretty great, and that is incredible. But for others, your parents might be going through a divorce right now, or they've been divorced for a long time, or maybe you've always had one parent raising you, or maybe you've just watched your friends deal with it. Whatever that looks like, family stuff can be tricky. And here's something important. Divorce doesn't make your parents bad people. It doesn't make God love them or you any less. And every family goes through some kind of brokenness. And while divorce is one example, we all experience challenges at home in one way or another. So what do you do when your family is going through something painful like divorce? Well, if your parents are divorced, you're going through it, or you already know it can feel overwhelming. I know it did for me. You might feel stuck in the middle like you have to choose sides. You might see your parents in a new way, noticing their flaws more than you did before. You might even be taking on more responsibilities like helping with your siblings or supporting a struggling parent. Or your relationship with a parent might change, especially because maybe one of them moved really far away. And even if your parents aren't divorced, there's a really good chance that you know someone who's going through it right now. So this matters for all of us because when someone's family changes, the feelings are real. I remember feeling sad, mad, overlooked, feeling worried, confused, and even relieved sometimes. So what do we do with all of that? Well, here's the good news. Even when your family changes, God doesn't. Psalms 46 verses 1 through 3 says that God is our refuge and our strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Therefore, we will not fear, though the earth will give way, though the mountains will fall, though the sea will roar. That's a pretty intense picture. The earth crumbling, the mountains crashing, the ocean raging. It's like the writer is saying, even when life feels like it's falling apart, we don't have to be afraid because God is always with us. And that's true for you too. Family change can feel like your world is shaking, but God is steady. He doesn't walk away. He's your refuge and strength. You know, Romans 12 verse 12 gives us a way to respond in these moments. It says, be joyful in hope, patient in trouble, and faithful in prayer. That means you can have hope. Trust that things won't always feel this hard. You can be patient with yourself, with your parents, with the situation, and you can keep praying because God hears you even when life is messy. So if your parents are divorced, I need you to remember these 5 things. First, God is with you and that doesn't ever change. Second, you can still love and respect your parents even when it's hard. Third, you can only control your response. You can't control their choices. Fourth, it's okay to feel lots of emotions. And God created us with those emotions, and that's normal. And 5, talk to a trusted adult who can support you. And if you have a friend going through divorce, here's how you can show up to help. You can listen to them. Let them have an outlet to talk about it. Another thing you can do is you can keep showing up. Remind them that they're not alone. Another thing you can do is you can invite them out. Give them a break from that home stress. Take them to a school football game or go out to the movies with friends. Go to youth group. Find a place to help them take a break. And the most important thing that you can do is point them to God. Pray with them and pray for them. Remind them that they're not alone and that God doesn't change. You know, the truth is, Divorce is tough. Family change is tough. But here's the truth that you can truly hang on to. Even when your family changes, God doesn't. He loves you, He's with you, and He'll help you through it all. Have a beautiful week, guys.